I have 25 very helpful truths and tips to share with you today. These are the knowledge-based, overall foundational principles that are going to help you in the mindset guardrails, little nuggets you can pull from throughout the day. Some will be a little longer, some will be short, even one word long. But overall, you'll be able to pull from these and help you build the health and the body that you want. Once again, as with all my videos, they're customized for my 50 plus audience. These are overall going to help you get to the health span you want, the longevity you want, the overall quality of life that you want. But before I do that, my name is Andrew Kolasco, and from here on out, I am your very own longevity coach for you men 50 plus. Every week, I am here to give you the no BS insider info on the modalities, the protocols that really work, that really move the needle on your health to help increase your cardiovascular robustness, your overall strength, your overall muscle mass, and your sense of well-being. So keep it locked here. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and leave a like and a comment. I want to hear from you. I want your feedback on any questions, any comments. I love to hear those. First off, run your own race. Don't spend your days comparing your physique and your fitness to a bunch of these social media posts. You know, these Adonises and fitness models, we're inundated with thousands of those. And I get it, right? They can be quite influential, but be careful with who you're following. You don't want to spend your days comparing. And keep in mind too, these fitness guys, lots of times, that's just a couple hours out of their whole year, okay? They've trained specifically for this photo shoot. They've dieted specifically for this time frame. And the photographer's mixed with the, he's messed with the lighting, the contour, makeup that is showing definition. There's a fake tan. And some of these movie stars you're looking at, they're even CGI'd. So be careful, okay? Some of this stuff can be quite torturing and you don't need to beat yourself up like that. Look for healthy fitness influencers to follow. They can give you a realistic message and give you something that's good for you, that, it's gonna feel true to you. And avoid all the nasty, noisy stuff that's out there that can get you distracted and get you away from being the real you that you can be. So tune in to what is going to be of most benefit to you, and you're going to feel better, more positive, and have a better mindset at the end of your day. Honor the gift of the body that you've been given. Nurture it, make it move, get it out there and sweat. Your body wants to sweat. Number 3, supplements. Choose the ones that have scientific literature to back them up, such as creatine, TMG, or protein powders. They have randomized, long-term, high-quantity research studies behind these. But keep in mind, there's no magic pill. You have to do the work. You got to put forth the effort, the concentration, and the focus to get the performance, to get the muscle growth that you want. They aren't going to do their job unless you do yours. Number 4, know your body composition. Know what your percentage of fat is, both your visceral and your subcutaneous, your percentage of muscle, as well as your bone density. These are all important biometrics that are actually going to point you in a certain direction and help guide you as to what you can work on and where you are with that. I have put a link below in the description for the Hume Health Smart Body Analyzer. This will give you those kind of metrics that will be helpful. Stay away from skin calipers. Your BMI even is useless, as well as looking at the scale. Those things aren't going to be helpful to you. And looking in the mirror and just guessing, that isn't going to work either. Number 5, you need 1 gram per pound of target body weight every single day. You can even get it up to 1.3 grams if you're extremely active. Number 6, you will live longer with a greater grip strength. Several research studies have shown that the greater your grip strength, the longer you will live and less the chance you have of dying. Now, keep in mind that your grip strength is a proxy for your overall strength, your overall muscle mass, okay? What your output is. The reason that they're using grip strength is because you can do it over tens of thousands of people at all kinds of different ages and frailty or whatever situation they're in, because you can just test their grip strength, and that's going to give you an indication of how overall strong you are. So keep that in mind. That's full body. Your grip strength is just an indicator, but it's a good one, showing once again that your strength, your muscle mass is important to your future. Oral hygiene has been proven to affect longevity. Don't forget to floss. A 10-year observational study with 4,500 people aged 50 plus showed that those with a low muscle mass had a 40 to 50% greater mortality risk. Number 9, creatine. Make sure you take it. There are several studies. In fact, it's the most studied molecule besides caffeine. But 5 grams a day is what they've been showing to help with fitness performance, athletic performance, and your overall muscle gain and muscle strength. It can help towards that. And recent research showing that even more can help you with your cognitive health, okay? And that is 15 to 20 grams per day. I've upped mine to that, and I gotta admit, feeling great. I do have a good cognition, and the gains are completely coming at the gym as usual. So I've upped this because they're showing that it needs to be in your system and it needs to be there for a long time so you can have those long-term mental cognitive benefits. Number 10, the quick fix. Sounds too good to be true? Probably is. If someone's promised you something for results in a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, a month, something like that, it probably isn't valid. They're probably just trying to sell you something. Okay, Ozempic may actually work. Keep in mind that's, gonna be recommended. It's gonna be prescribed by your doctor. So if you need to be on it, you should be on it. Keep in mind, it may be a quick fix that works though, right? You may lose a lot of muscle on it. And muscle integrity, muscle health, that is something that's being avoided. We're really focusing on losing the fat, but you need to keep that muscle mass on you. It helps serve as one of your greatest disposals for glucose, okay, to keep you healthy in a metabolic way, to also keep your mitochondrial function strong. These are things to keep in mind. So that can suppress appetite, Ozempic. So it may not have you having the healthiest diet. And we got to think long-term here, okay, not just short-term. Something you should be on, that's fine. But let's keep in mind, our focus shouldn't just be on losing fat. It should be on overall health of our overall body, our bones, our muscles. It all works together. Number 11, shockingly, heart disease is the #1 killer on the planet. It almost doubles cancer. Sadly, the first indication that you're having a heart attack is sudden death. So you only have 1 in 2 chance. It's not something you can necessarily come out of. So take care of your cardiovascular system. Consistency beats technique or any game-changing workout more than anything. Stay consistent, stay with it when it's easy, and especially when it's hard. Number 13, sleep. It's a pillar of your good health. Men who only sleep 5 or 6 hours a night have a testosterone level of men 10 times their age. So getting poor sleep can set you back a decade in your health. Number 14, meditate. Muscular strength is inversely and independently associated with long-term cardiovascular mortality, even after you adjust for cardiovascular health. When you're 50 plus like me, do a 6 to 8 minute warm-up before you train. It's going to help you with recovery. It's going to help lessen soreness. It's going to give you overall fluidity, and you're going to feel better overall. As well, do a cool down, okay? It's not like when you're under 40 anymore. We're a little more seasoned, and we need to put in that care and love to our bodies. After every meal, try to go for a walk or do some chores or a task around your place. They are finding that this is a good way to regulate and modulate your insulin. Okay, it's going to keep it a little more steady. So it's also called NEAT, non-exercise activity training, as well as G-flux. Don't just exercise, train. Train for something specific. Have a high degree of specificity. Don't just be going through the movements. You want to have a certain goal in mind, and you want to calibrate your training just so you can achieve that goal. Point number 19, kind of off of that last one. I don't like to really call it cardio, okay? I like to call it VO2 Max training because that's more specific to what I'm trying to build. And I don't just call it weight training, call it resistance training because that's more aptly explanation of what it is you're actually doing. Could you use body weight or straps, those type of things. That's resistance training. And it's not cardio or weight training, it's both. You need both. Number 20, when it comes to this VO2 Max training, what am I talking about? Well, I'd like to have about 80-85% of your training per week be in zone 2. Okay, that's about 60-70% of your heart rate, and only about 15-20% VO2 Max training. So that's more like an interval training. It could be like a HIIT training. I do the Norwegian 4x4. The number one indicator for your longevity is your VO2 max. 22, you have a choice. You can age as expected, the common way, or you can choose to be healthy metabolically and build muscle. Muscles are so great for you, okay? That helps you with your glucose disposal, okay? It's not just about being strong, but being strong is important. It's not just looking good, but looking good is important. It's about healthy mitochondrial function, which good muscles will give you and help you prevent type 2 diabetes, help you prevent frailty. These are the things that you could dial in, okay? Think strong, think long. Make the best choices so you can have that health span that you deserve. Train with intention and focus. No junk miles. Leave your phone off of the floor, okay? Don't you get enough of your phone during a normal day? You deserve this time to yourself, okay? Focus, have intention, and you will be able to enjoy your workout and you're going to get better results. Research shows. Exercise, your training is your number one drug and modality for longevity. Full stop, nothing trumps exercise and proper training. 25, trust the process, love the process, okay? Search, identify those kind of pastimes, the activities, the sports, the movements that you loved when you were younger. Those things that brought out a vitality in you. Those things that you felt passionate about. Kafka said, when we find beauty in the world, we will never grow old. Plato said that we are all just playthings looking for something to play with. So play. Find those things that bring the light out of you, that you feel passionate about, and enjoy them, because that's what it's about. Having the best quality future years ahead of you. And then after you do your training, let go. Be you. Be satisfied and be content that you have done your best. Those of you who have been with me for some time know that I've covered all of these in previous videos. Please do check out my full library if you haven't already. There's so much here, and this will help you better contextualize, it'll help you better, hone in and give you more perspective on some of these modalities and protocols. Think big picture though, okay? These were bite-sized pieces that you can use throughout your day, help motivation, help your mind. Good to have quick things you can bring to memory. But look at an overall goal-minded plan. Maybe instead of looking at all 25, just pick your top 10 that are most important, the most vital ones that you need to work on the most. Achieve excellence in those, and then move on to the others. But do well in those and have something that is, like say, dialed in, high specificity for what it is your goals are. Set those and achieve them. I know you can do it. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I want you here every week with me as we break down the most important things that are going to help you with your health span, your fitness, your performance, your overall sense of well-being. And I want to know, did you like it? Leave a like. That makes me feel great. As well, a comment. I love your feedback. I read and respond to all comments, and I'm so thankful for the ideas that I get. I just got one this morning, and I'm going to be doing that in a future video. So those mean a lot to me. Please reach out. Let me know what you're thinking. Any questions, please put those in there. Let's move that health needle for you.